Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is an alert day today. We could see some severe weather roll in. Meteorologist Art Jarrett is tracking the timing for us. Art, what should we know?
Yeah, it's 100% right. There could be some severe weather in the area. We're going to see that risk come in as the alert day is between 3 and 7 p.m. this evening. We're going to be seeing damaging winds, large hail, and maybe a spin-up tornado. The major threat is Wisconsin. The highest threat you're going to see is going to be along and east of I-94. That being said, take a look here. This is the big bullseye over Wisconsin. You can see that in the orange there. Eau Claire and La Crosse are in that with a slight risk on the outer periphery. We'll go right into it here. You're going to see where the rainfall is right now. Over the last hour, you can see it's pretty much in Minnesota and still a ways away from crossing the Mississippi. We'll get right into it. Dry conditions here locally for our local weather here in the region. We can see the Eau Claire forecast. You're looking at showers and storms coming in around the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock hour, and then finishing out with the winds maintaining all the way to the 7 o'clock hour and then breaking off. We'll hold on to the similar conditions for La Crosse. You're looking at partly cloudy skies becoming cloudy around the 3 o'clock hour with some showers before that coming in with breezy and gusty winds that will linger right through your evening commute. Now, here's a look at what is going to happen. You're seeing by the 1 o'clock hour, you've got the rainfall starting to work into the forecast. By the time it really gets into fruition, it's already past La Crosse and then working up northward. So Eau Claire all the way down to Black River Falls and extending to Ladysmith. That's where the major threat is going to be with the thunderstorm activity continuing on. By 6 o'clock, it's pretty much worked out of the region. And of course, you can see by the 7 o'clock hour, it is way out of the area. All right. So that being said, the wind's pretty breezy and gusty. You're going to be seeing them with the gusts here up to 36 to 40 miles per hour, plus getting up to 45 to near 50 miles per hour. The highs for the day are looking at 79 to about 86 degrees. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up, a closer look to see who's getting the rain and how much we're going to get over the next couple of days.
All right, Art, thank you. And La Crosse is opening its emergency shelters ahead of that weather. The hours are 2 to 8 p.m. today. The shelter sites are Copeland, Luth, Wittenberg, and Haas Park. City parking ramps will also be open and available for shelter. And you can track weather 24/7 with the First Warn weather app. You can find that wherever you download your apps. Blue lights and badges filled Riverside Park this morning honoring fallen heroes. La Crosse Police hosted the county's Peace Officer Memorial Ceremony during National Police Week. The event paid tribute to officers who died protecting their communities.
You know, it's a time for us to reflect on officers who have paid the ultimate sacrifice to their communities. It's also a day to really celebrate those who have chosen law enforcement as their profession in serving their communities.
Law enforcement from across the region gathered as part of nationwide celebrations recognizing those who serve. Dignified Aging took center stage in La Crosse today. The Coulee Region Committee for Dignified Aging invited local caregivers to their first ever summit. The event focused on supporting those who care for our elderly population. Participants earned continuing education credits while building valuable connections.
The Coulee region is filled with baby boomers. There's lots of elderly people coming to our community, so our goal is to unite, come together, and just unify as caregivers, professional caregivers.
The committee plans to make this an annual event. Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez is in La Crosse today visiting the Pump House Regional Arts Center and later the city's Historical Society. Rodriguez is meeting with staff to talk about the state's investment into art and museum programs. We'll have more from her and her visit tonight at 5. And the EPA says it is rolling back limits on forever chemicals in drinking water. The White House wants to reconsider whether Biden-era limits on 4 PFAS are still needed. These chemicals are linked to certain cancers and developmental problems.
And it's not just in our drinking water, by the way, it's also in the soil. They found it in rainwater, and it's estimated that some 30,000 industrial polluters are putting out PFAS chemicals into the environment in this country.
For now, limits on 2 common PFAS will remain. Water systems will get more time to comply. And happening around the state, Judge Hannah Dugan pleading not guilty today in federal court. A federal grand jury indicted her last week. She's accused of helping an undocumented man evade arrest by ICE agents at the county courthouse. President Trump wrapping up his Middle East tour today. He left after rallying troops and a possible Iran deal. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House.
President Trump arrived in Abu Dhabi to great fanfare, complete with a military honor guard, music, and dancing. It's an elaborate welcome he has received on each leg of his Middle East trip. In the United Arab Emirates, he made the country's largest mosque his first stop, walking shoeless out of respect.
This is an incredible culture that I can say.
Later, the president heads to the presidential palace for an official state visit. President Trump is using the trip to tout investment commitments and defense partnerships. Before leaving Qatar, President Trump held a campaign-style rally at Al Udeid Air Base, the largest U.S. military installation in the Middle East.
As president, my priority is to end conflicts, not start them, but I will never hesitate to wield American power if it's necessary to defend the United States of America or our partners.
During a business roundtable earlier in the day, the president suggested Iran may be close to agreeing to a nuclear deal.
They're not going to make, I call it in a friendly way, nuclear dust. We're not going to be making any nuclear dust in Iran.
He also alluded to his previous threat of military strikes.
I think we're getting close to maybe doing a deal without having to do this. There's two steps. There's a very, very nice step, and there's a violent step.
President Trump urged Qatar to help persuade Iran to reach a deal. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And expect to see higher prices at Walmart. The retail giant announcing today the president's tariffs are to blame for that. The price hikes are likely to start later this month, they say. Every product entering the U.S. facing a 10% tariff. For China, it is 30%. Tesla is rethinking Elon Musk's pay package. Meanwhile, the move coming after a Delaware court's decision to cancel Musk's historic $56 billion stock award from 2018. Tesla staying quiet on the talks. Meanwhile, Musk warning he may leave Tesla unless granted greater control. Still to come on the news at noon, why the Consumer Product Safety Commission says you should immediately stop using certain bathroom and kitchen sink faucets. We'll have those details for you, plus how a new Uber service is shaking up the rideshare space when we come back.
Increase your home's energy efficiency and enjoy year-round comfort with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Receive up to 22% off your entire project, plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Request a free, no-obligation consultation at goasher.com.
Cooley Carpet has always been more than just carpet, and now the name will reflect that. Cooley Floors and Design. Along with the brand new name, there's a fresh new look to the showroom. Don't worry, Cooley Floors and Design still has the same great team at the same convenient location. Ready to elevate your space? The design consultants will take the time to discuss your dreams, needs, and your budget. Cooley Floors and Design will accompany you through every step, from expert advice to professional installation. Visit Cooley Floors and Design on Mormon Cooley Road for a fresh new look.
Don't wait to improve your sleep. Save big on top mattress brands during the Memorial Day sales event. Get savings on trusted Sealy support, the latest innovations from Tempur-Pedic, and the luxurious comfort of Stearns & Foster. Stop into Slumberland Furniture today to take advantage of these amazing offers. Hurry in today to shop our large display of Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster mattresses during our Memorial Day sales event. Slumberland. Stop stressing, start sleeping.
We have a very special bond, I think, as a family. Spectrum is the connecting thread to everything we do.
It provides us with reliability, lightning speeds, and allows us to do what we need to do in our lives.
From school to homework to entertainment, Spectrum's the perfect match for me and my family.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Garden season is here, and Stockman's is ready for you. From vegetable plants and hanging baskets to vibrant flowers, mulch, and soil, we have everything to get your garden growing. Don't miss the fresh shipment of top-quality trees. Get yours before they're gone. While you're here, check out the selection of Husqvarna lawnmowers, metal art, statues, gas and charcoal grills, seed potatoes, onions, grass seed, and so much more. Stop by Stockman's of Osseo, your one-stop shop for everything outdoors, and we'll be looking for you.
Increase your home's energy efficiency and enjoy year-round comfort with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Receive up to 22% off your entire project, plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Request a free, no-obligation consultation at goasher.com.
In your noon consumer news, Boeing and Qatar Airways signing a massive new deal while the Consumer Product Safety Commission is warning consumers to stop using certain faucets sold on Amazon. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest for us.
With President Trump and the Emir of Qatar present, Boeing and Qatar Airways inked what the airline is calling an historic multi-billion-dollar deal for 160 large planes, including 130 Dreamliner aircraft. There's also an option for an additional 50 planes. Qatar Airways also signed an agreement with GE Aerospace for more than 400 engines to power its Boeing planes. Boeing says the deal with Qatar Airways will support 400,000 jobs in the U.S. An urgent warning, the Consumer Product Safety Commission says you should immediately stop using certain bathroom and kitchen sink faucets sold on Amazon because they can leach lead into drinking water. All 4 brands listed in the agency's announcement were made in China. The CPSC says so far none of the companies have agreed to an acceptable recall. And Uber has introduced a new bus-like route share service for commuters. The company says route share costs up to 50% less than a traditional UberX. Here's how it works. Passengers are directed to meet shuttles at stops along a preset route at a set time, with vehicles running every 20 minutes. For now, route share is only available in 7 major cities between the busy rush hour times of 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Still to come, how we could soon be able to treat infants' genetic disorders while they are still in the womb. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening right now on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
What will you find at Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique? Everything you need and more. See our selection of Polish pottery, cookware, olive oils and vinegar, and our gadget wall. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Carl's grand opening is going on right now.
Here in Mitchell. Come see our new showroom.
Register to win all kinds of prizes.
Now at all Carl's stores, you can save up to $1,600 instantly on major appliances, plus up to $850 back in rebates.
You'll get huge in-store savings.
You get free installation on select dishwashers. Serta mattresses and TVs are on sale. Remember, these specials are good at all Carl's stores.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
I want to drive a big truck.
College, tuition, bills. Someday I'll get that new truck.
This is just where we're at right now. Someday you'll get that big truck.
We've waited 40 years for this Denali, and it's beautiful. Is the big truck next?
Some kids just never grow up.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Whether you're a gourmet cook or an aspiring foodie, we have something for your style and taste. See our selection of gourmet cookware, bakeware, and appliances. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
Spring is in the air. Here you go. Oh! This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Cause you ain't seen nothing yet.
We make this show for you. It's so good. You gotta watch it every day.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your medical news, people who develop type 1 diabetes in adulthood have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease and death. A study published in the European Heart Journal found that link seen in patients diagnosed with diabetes after the age of 40, often caused by smoking, obesity, and poor blood sugar control. Treating those problems can help reduce the risk of heart disease, they say. The stress of the death of a loved one or even a divorce, also known as broken heart syndrome, can lead to heart complications and even death. The American Heart Association found a surge of stress hormones caused by an emotionally traumatic event can lead to severe short-term heart failure. The rate of death is 6.5% and is twice as high in men. And we may soon be able to treat an infant's genetic disorders in the womb. A study by UC San Francisco says there's growing evidence doctors can treat prenatal genetic disorders by injecting medicine into amniotic fluid. The treatments have only been tested on animals so far. And as we head to break, we'll take a live look from City Camp 8. Art is in next with a detailed look at our forecasts and what we can expect later.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
It's Hy-Vee's one-day sale. One day only. Friday, May 16th. Get pork chops, just 99 cents. Fresh Express garden salad, just 99 cents. Pork and beans, just 59 cents. Chicken of the sea tuna, just 77 cents. Hy-Vee yogurt, just 49 cents. Plus, save on Lay's chips. And you'll find even more great deals across the store. Save in-store and online. Friday, May 16th, only at Hy-Vee.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Well, as we get into your afternoon here, we have a weather alert day. The hours between 3 and 7 p.m. tonight, getting into damaging winds, possibly up to near 50 miles per hour. Large hail associated with this, and maybe a spin-up tornado. As I mentioned before, Wisconsin is bullseye today, and the highest threat is along and east of I-94. So let's take a look at what we've got going on for you here. We've got the enhanced risks there. You can see that. And usually when you see something like that, there could be a spin-up tornado. Now, we also have a slight risk of severe weather in the yellow there, and that will continue and possibly be more likely. And of course, we've got some drier air associated with this across the region. Blustery conditions expected today, as well as storms and showers. You guys are all aware of that now. We'll hold on to more storms and showers, possibly getting into Friday and Friday night. Blustery conditions will ensue all the way into the midnight hour and beyond. Saturday and Sunday looks a little bit on the cooler side, bringing in at least some partly to mostly cloudy skies through the day, going into the next a few days, going into Saturday and Sunday here. Here's a look at where the rainfall is, and man, that area of low pressure is really just starting to circulate all of that severe weather potential into nearing at least into the area here, but still pretty much not so much across the Mississippi right now, holding on to drier conditions in the area. So it looks impressive right now, and as I mentioned before, it's like getting like a punch by Mike Tyson. It's going to hurt for a little bit, and then eventually it's going to be done. You'll have a warmer air and an occluded front continuing on, so that warmer air is tracking a little bit more to the east. We've got that cold front coming in. Of course, we've got more of that rainfall associated with that as well, with drier air right behind it. And unfortunately, that drier air may just roll right over La Crosse. We may get a little bit less of that rainfall that we're hoping for. Current temperatures right now, 80 degrees in La Crosse, 81 in Eau Claire. You've got into 79 for Ladysmith, and down in Black River Falls, you're looking at 79 degrees. 82 for Sparta. How about that? We'll go into the day, 79 to at least about 86 degrees in your forecast. We've got the sunny skies to mostly cloudy skies out there right now, with increasing clouds holding on going into the afternoon and evening hours. That's when you're going to see the mostly cloudy skies working through the area. Holding on, you can see by the 3 o'clock hour, we'll call it 2 o'clock first, you see a little bit of line cutting across, moving into the region. Eventually, it starts to work toward Eau Claire along I-94. Now, down to Winona, you're starting to see maybe a little sprinkle to a little shower activity kind of beginning. La Crosse at 90 degrees at the 2 o'clock hour, believe it or not, holding on to the possibility of weakening. As you can see, that rainfall kind of slides right through by the time the storm really starts to get to fruition. The line begins up to the north and starts to pick up around Black River Falls. So the cloud cover is already happening, but the rainfall not so much for La Crosse. By the time we get in the 4 o'clock hour, La Crosse is pretty much in the dry slot right there, so you're not picking up a lot of rainfall. You're seeing more of that rain along from Ladysmith now all the way down into Clark and Taylor counties, and eventually it gets down to Black River Falls and kicks out eastward, and we're pretty much done. We're seeing most of the areas picking up at least by 5 o'clock. We're holding on to some rainfall and storm activity by Ladysmith. By the time we get in the 6 o'clock hour, it is out of the region now, and we're pretty much dry with drier air in, clearing skies as well, which will continue going into the evening and overnight, where you're looking at the midnight hour. We've got clearing skies, but more clouds come in across the Mississippi as we go right into it overnight with the 6 o'clock hour in the morning. We've got drier conditions, but you're also going to see more clouds picking up the cloudier skies, holding on by the time we get into the 4 o'clock hour. Showers come back again with a little storm activity associated with that, and then kind of stirring that into your evening commute with another round of that coming for the midnight hour and into possibly early morning on Saturday. Hey, this is what I've got going on for you. You can see the storm activity for Friday. You see it swirling around, picking up the possibility of throwing a storm or two our way. Then we start to see it dry out going into Saturday. We have temperatures, I should say rainfall, possibly 1.5 inches or less up to the north, and then not much for areas for Eau Claire and La Crosse. We're holding on to at least 1/2 inch for La Crosse or Eau Claire or less, excuse me, and 1/10 inch or less for La Crosse. We'll hold on to Friday. We're looking at temperatures in the 60s and the 70s, so we're getting much cooler. Wind gusts, you can see them getting up to 33 to 40 miles per hour, in some cases to near 50. And then once we go into how that all finishes out, we're drying that out as well, going into how this plays out for the next few days. The weekend looks pretty good. A few clouds coming in for Saturday. We'll lose the cloud cover, get into Sunday with mostly mild conditions. Saturday is a 20%, Monday is a 20% chance of rainfall now, with nighttime showers going into Tuesday with storms on the way. That could be up to 2 inches of rainfall. I'll prod for that right now, but that's how it all shapes up.
I am not loving seeing those 60s. I thought summer was here, Art. What happened?
Well, you know, it happens. We'll get some 70s back again.
It does
eventually.
happen. We do need some rain, though, so that should be good.
Yeah, but we may not see that today.
We might not see it, though. We'll get it eventually.
Right.
Thank you, Art. Still to come, how these college students created a robot that can solve a Rubik's Cube in the blink of an eye when we come back.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get up to $900 off select Beautyrest Black adjustable sets and choose a free gift with purchase. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years and get free white glove delivery. Beautyrest Black and free gift with purchase. Now at Home Sleep Express.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Right now, you're busy taking care of the people you love. Let Window World take care of the place you live. Window World, America's exterior remodeler. Improving homes, changing lives.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We build it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 15% off area rug sale prices. Discover stunning patterns, vibrant colors, and sizes to fit every space. With experts in every showroom to help you find your perfect rug. Don't miss 15% off area rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
A team of engineering whiz kids set out to design a robot that would break the world speed record for solving a Rubik's Cube. The lightning-fast puzzle playing bot is the brainchild of a team of engineering students from Purdue. It was unveiled, you see here, at a student design competition last year. The team took first prize. They've since taken it a step further to the folks at Guinness World Records, who confirmed the robot's Rubik's rockin' time at a blistering 1/10 of a second, nearly 3 times faster than the previous robot record holder. Doesn't seem fair, does it? Art is back with a final weather check after the break.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh quality meat. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $5.89 per pound or 85% lean for $5.49 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Isn't it time you turn your backyard into the oasis you've always wanted? Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company and find your outdoor setup. Imagine gathering with family and friends around your wood-fired pizza oven. Sit back and relax around your new fire table. Available in different sizes and styles to fit your lifestyle and budget. Stop in this month and receive 15% off all in-stock outdoor products. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is outside by the fire.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day Sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Find huge savings up to 60% off throughout the store. And don't forget, you can trade in your old furniture for savings on something new. Plus, we'll haul it away and deliver your new furniture free. These deals only last through Memorial Day weekend, as we will be closed Memorial Day to remember and honor our nation's heroes. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day Sale going on now.
Nothing tastes better on the grill than steak from Holman Locker and Meat Market. Stop in for a sale on this month's featured steak. You'll be glad you did. Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat and much, much more.
All right, weather alert day. We have rainfall still out of the region right now. It's over in Minnesota. Slowly but surely it's going to work its way in. We're talking 3 to 7 p.m. today. Wisconsin's got the bullseye on them. I told you, damaging winds, large hail, and tornadic activity. Be safe out there and have a wonderful day.
All right, be safe and be sure to check in news8000.com. We'll have the updates for you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.